What's good? It's Ronan the Traveler, and I got a different kind of video for you today, man. Welcome back to the channel. I'm in Sosua, but I'm about 15 minutes away from the strip. This is where my girl live, man. This is a typical Dominican neighborhood, man. So I want to give you a quick look because we're gonna be eating dinner. Her mom's cooking some stuff, and she's cooking. The one thing I like about these traditional women like this, man, they love to cook. Her or her mom cooks every day, and she's a teacher, man. It's a full-time job, but they're gonna cook. They always make sure that they have food, and if the mom cooks, she feeds her, the brother, and vice versa. Everybody feeds one another, man. That's one thing I do like about it. But she was asking me a question, like, we were in Sosua, and she asked, we was on the strip. She saw all the black men there and all the different men from different countries, and she's asking, she said, what would make a man leave his country to come here? Now, she said, I'm asking that because the men look very happy. She said, so they're not happy, or you're not happy in America? And I was explaining to her how America's has a history, and black men especially, man, we face a lot of different things, man. You got, systemic racism, discrimination, economic barriers, and make things hard to get ahead, but you still can push through. And people want to escape, and I was telling people want to escape the matrix of the plantation, even if it's just for a little while. Because when you see men in Dominican Republic, and I imagine in other places, man, these dudes are happy, man. They let their guards down, they let loose. Brothers are connecting with one another. They're trying new food. I mean, you will see guys at peace, and it is a great experience, man, because when you start traveling, you open yourself up to new experiences, man, new culture, new perspectives, man, and it showed the world a different angle. I know when I first left and went back to America, I looked at America a whole different way. When I went home and hit my lights, man, they worked. When I turned on my air conditioner, I had air conditioning. When I flushed the toilets, man, the toilets worked. And being around local Dominicans, man, I really started to appreciate the things that we do have. So that's what travel can do for a person, man. So Mark Twain, man, he once said that travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. When we step out of our comfort zone into the world, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, man. And that's what's happening for all of us right now. If you was seeing all the brothers walking on the strip just happy, man, it is a beautiful thing seeing black men escape the stress of these masculine women in America dealing with police craziness, and you having a place that you can come to and feel wonderful. It is great, man. And whether that's Dominican Republic or Thailand or Colombia or Brazil, just do that, and it feels good, man. It's one of those things, like my boy said, man, these are good problems to have. You have good problems, man. It is great. The hardest problem I have being here, and this is real talk, the hardest problem I have had in the Dominican Republic is women. It's just when you try to be in a relationship with one, it's just hard to do that. Like, there's a beautiful woman everywhere. Like, let me give you an example. I already got a story. So me and my girl was eating at this restaurant, and she goes to the bathroom, and I saw the little chick in there looking at me. She was trying to figure out if I was a Dominican or not, because some of the locals think I look Dominican. I'm like, how do a Dominican look? I saw all y'all mofos look all kind of ways. I done saw them light, dark, in between. So I don't really get that, but I understood. So she was looking at me. So as soon as my girl left, she come right over there and give me her WhatsApp number. That's how dangerous it is over here, man. You know, and she was pretty too. So you're dealing around with just beautiful women everywhere. That's the hardest problem, I think, that I have in the Dominican Republic. You know, trying to be that type of guy, man. And it's just, whew, it's hard. I think I heard Taylor Made talk about that one time, that he told him the truth. He said, look, I just can't do it. I can't just do it. And, you know, I'm starting to, since I've been staying here longer, I'm starting to definitely understand how hard that is, man. But, you know, when you find a good one, and this one here, she's a good one, man, that's been the struggle. I've been, you know, letting the other ones go and just trying to be one man. And when the full moon come, I lock myself up. I told you, I turn to the wolf man late at night, you know, when I'm drinking and stuff. So I've been trying to stay home with her and just be cool, because I have to go back to America to take care of some family stuff with my pops, and I am not feeling that at all, man. So I will, once I do get back, what I want to do though is maybe do live streams, man. And I have some good internet, because over here my internet is, I told her, we got to upgrade this internet. You know, we got to get the best one, because I'm gonna be over here like this. I want to put more videos out, show you guys more things. I'm gonna need some better internet for editing. Look, man, when I try to edit these videos over here, it takes so long, because I don't always stay at Airbnbs. It'll cost much. I got some housing stuff I'm working on, because land right here, man, you can get some good land at a good price, and that's the ultimate goal. I'm trying to maybe open up a coffee shop, and I'm looking at doing some stuff in Santo Domingo and Santiago, you know, try to get my money working for me, because that's what it's about, making that dollar work for you. You know, as an American, we are in a unique position, man, because if you make over $30,000 a year, you're in the top 1% of the world. And I was trying to explain this to one of my nephews. He called me up. He's feeling depressed. He's going through child support issues. She won't let him see the kid. I've been through all these things, man. America is toxic, and it does not work good for fathers. And, you know, many of us been through these things, man. We went through the child support phase. That's why I tell people, man, don't date in America, man. And look, they do have good women in America, but they have way more that's on some other stuff. And this is how it's going to change. First thing I told my nephew, it don't matter what happened to you. What are you going to do about it? I had to fight. I had to hire lawyers to get, and I spent a lot of money, lost everything, but I was able to get my kids, and I raised my daughters right. Right now they both in college, and they both are engaged, and they respect the men that they're with, and the man respect them, because I raised them like that. So these are the reasons why fatherhood is very important. You know, going back to the States to help my dad made me to think about how he taught me the game young. I remember just back, man, I wanted some Jordans, man, real bad. I wanted some J's, man. And my father got in his truck and he left. And he was gone for a while. And I'm thinking he was going to bring back some Jordans. This cat come back with a lawnmower, you know. And I think I've told this story, man. I start crying. I'm like, man, what? He looked at me and said, are you done? You don't need to be crying. A man don't have nothing to cry about. You know, he said, look, this lawnmower costs $160. It was more than the shoes. He said, now you're going to take this lawnmower and you're going to go cut all these yards. He crossed the street, go over there and talk to Mr. Jones. Tell him, you know, you want to cut his grass. Go over there. Go over there and talk to Miss Sue and tell her you want to cut the grass. And man, he was right, man. I went over there, I cut the people grass. Before you knew it, I saved up enough money. I bought myself 2 pairs of Jordans, the black and the white, and I had a flight suit. Man, I was clean. And I paid my dad back his money with interest. And that's what he's taught me. Be a man. Don't cry about something. Fix it. What are the solutions? And that's how I feel about things in America. These problems with the ladies, how we fix it? We just go get different ones. You know, I was telling my mom this. My mom said, well, look, you over there dating women. What if it don't work out? I say, I just get another one. It's not a big problem. I don't even think about it like that. Because here, women grow from trees, man. They grow that's one problem that you just won't have, man. You're gonna have problems, but that's not one. I told you what your problem gonna be is picking one and trying to stay with just that one, because they all gonna want you. And you know, I really hate people talking about, you know, in the States, somebody would tell you in a heartbeat that a woman wants you only for your money, but then in the same token, they will tell you a man need to make over 100 G's. So what do you want me for? It's the same thing. I have never met a woman in the United States that didn't want something from me. Never in my whole life. And it's okay, because you're dealing with the raw basic instinct of female. That's female nature. They supposed to want a man who's going to provide, and nothing wrong with that. So I don't complain about things like that. I just try to get a better deal for my money, man. I just need a better deal, man. I found that in the States, I wasn't really getting a good deal. You know, it just wasn't, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. So that's why I came over here, man. So next, I'm probably going to hit, I'm trying to see now what we can hit, man. We need to do a group thing to Brazil. I'm really feeling Colombia, man, but there's just so many robberies going on in Colombia right now, man. You know, people flossing and just the economy over there, and it's just, man, we gotta definitely be careful. That's one thing I do like about the Dominican Republic. Things happen, but it's pretty safe, man. As long as you respect the rules. Like, I never felt like somebody was gonna try to drug and rob me. It can happen to you anywhere, but I just never felt like that. And you know, when you do go on these dating sites, you gotta be careful. I don't really use them anymore, but I did when I first went to Santo Domingo. I didn't know anybody, but I still never felt like somebody was out to get me. Everything was cool, man. So, man, that's what we doing, man. We just chopping it up, man. So, I want you to watch this video to the end, man. You will see the food that they cooked for me, man. It was just delicious food. Everything was cool. Then look, here's the thing. They got mad with me about me. I grabbed the spoon and all hell almost broke loose. They're like, wait. You don't do that. We take care of you. You don't. And this is how it is every day. I don't lift a finger when I'm here. I don't touch anything. My clothes are always cleaned, ironed. And even my mother-in-law, man, she's just I call her my mother-in-law because she act like that. She's just a sweet woman, man. She raised her kids to be traditional, you know, and that's how she is, man. I touched that spoon. She said, whoa, what are you doing? All hell broke loose. So, okay, I'm sorry. And like, I don't know what you used to. This ain't America. We're gonna take care of this. You don't do anything, you know. And the food was good, man. So that's all I want to show you, man. Just want to show you how these things look like, man. I thank you for watching this channel. It means a lot to me. I try to be balanced, and man, I got you. You got to watch the video I'm gonna post about dating a Haitian girl, man. It's a cool video, man. So I'm out, man. I appreciate you.